Alright guys, just like I promised before in the previous video, we are going to be going over a Purple Yam team that has been used a lot right now recently after the arena reset. This is going to be pure vanilla server. If you guys go right here, you guys can actually see a lot of the top 100 are using the Purple Yam team. So this is specifically the one that I'm going to be sharing with you guys right now. So you guys can see right here, Purple Yam with Hollyberry, and then there's another one with Purple Yam. I think this one actually has the espresso in it. There's another one right here. And there's another one right over here with Wildberry this time around. And another one right here. So you guys can see a lot of the top 100s are actually utilizing this Purple Yam team. Different variations, but this one is specifically the one that I've seen that was shared by ND Runner. So I will put the link down in the description of his video. But this is going to be how he has set up his own team. And personally for me, I've actually had a great success with it. So I actually played after the Cookie Alliance reset and did all of the toppings and everything, and this one honestly is a very strong team even without a healer. So let me quickly go over the toppings for the cookies. 5 solid almond for Hollyberry. You just need to focus on damage resist as well as crit resist if you guys can. Cooldown is not going to be required. Purple Yam also going to be focusing on that damage resist. Extra crit resist will help out, but cooldown is not necessary, okay? So I guess it is going to be good without any cooldown just because his cooldown for his skill is already so low. And the next one is going to be kind of weird right here. 5 Swift Chocolate for Financier. No extra subset is required for the cooldown, but mainly focusing on damage resist as well as the crit resist. The reason why Financier works with full Swift Chocolate in this team is because Hollyberry and Purple Yam are going to be in the front tanking, and then Financier just going to have that shield with Vampire is just so good. Alright, so that's kind of the reason why we're having that full Swift Chocolate, to keep that self-sustain. Alright, so that's the reason why we have it. And Dark Cacao using 5 of the solid almond once again, focusing on damage resist as well as crit resist. Extra cooldown helps is not required at all. Next one is going to be our Vampire. So Vampire is going to be focusing on damage resist, extra attack, crit percentage, and cooldown. If you guys can have extra cooldown, it is great. But if you don't have it, it is not going to be too much of a problem either. Alright, but this is going to be the team, guys. Monocle, Scroll, and the Jelly Watch. This is kind of a very common treasure right now. But let me go into the arena and let me show you guys how well this team really works out against some of the top teams right now for the pure vanilla server. Alright guys, so this one's going to be the Wildberry, Financier, probably going to be Espresso and Pomegranate here, and the Vampire. So this one's a team that has been going on for a while, right? Ever since the introduction of the Magic Candy. But let me show you guys this team versus this and see how well we do. Alright, here we go. So we're starting off with the stack right here. Okay, and actually this time around it is not going to be the Pomegranate, but they are going to be using the Dark Cacao here. But you can see right here, because of the short cooldown on Financier Cookie's skill, we're going to constantly have that shield up and, all the extra buff, right? So Vampire, although, Espresso can hurt, he's going to be able to just stay alive constantly. And Monocle just coming in clutch whenever it is required. And here we go, Purple Yam once again using his skill. Okay. And here we go. We're going to be able to get rid of his Vampire right there. Financier using her skill. This one's going to be a little bit close one, but I think we should be able to beat this one here. Okay. So this one actually came down to, like, I would say the very yeah, this one was a really close one, but you can see that even though they're able to just tank and die, Vampire stays alive to the very end, right? Dealing ton of damage. So really, like, just think about it, right? These guys needs to all be defeated before Vampire is able to, pretty much die, or before they're able to reach Vampire. And even though they had their Vampire kept getting pushed with Hollyberry, Purple Yam, getting damaged by Dark Cacao and Financier. And then his Vampire actually procced his own revive before mine, so that actually led to my victory right here. So pretty much, guys, a very tanky and sturdy team here. Even though that was a close one, I would say, I'm having about 90% win rate right now with this team. Alright guys, another one right here. This time around it is going to be a Master 1. It's a Dark Cacao, Espresso, and Vampire. Not too sure what the other two are going to be. I want to say it's going to be Financier and Caramel Arrow, but let's just see how well we do against this team. Alright, here we go. Oh, top 175. It is going to be the Caramel and Financier team that I personally used last season to climb all the way up to top 600 for the Pure Vanilla server. And here we go. So really this team, just because we're constantly able to just push them back, my Vampire, look, my Vampire is not even taking too much of the arrow stacks, right? It just really prevents them from targeting my Vampire, who's going to be the main DPS. All of my frontline tank just being in the front, just constantly moving and pushing everyone back, right? Look at this. Caramel Arrow not able to do anything. Even their Espresso and Vampire, just the constant damage and grouping together is just so strong with this team. And that is the reason why Purple Yam and Hollowberry are being used together. And you guys can see right here, Purple Yam actually doing the most damage here with his spin. So the purple spin of death is coming clutch here, guys, dealing the most damage, even surpassing Dark Cacao and Vampire in this case, and even Espresso and the other team. So, you know, his damage definitely, you know, as the time goes by, is going to deal a lot more damage with his stack increasing, as well as the, you know, arena timer decreasing as well with the extra bonus. So definitely not going to be a bad cookie to use right now inside of the arena. Alright guys, so we're going to try to verse this Caramel Arrow team. I don't know exactly how well this is going to work out. You know, Caramel Arrow does extremely well against the, you know, tanks, as well as Sorbet also does well against the tanks. So I think personally, if I have to say there's a counter to this team, it's going to be Caramel Arrow as well as Sorbet teams, you know, inside of like a summoner comp. But we'll just have to see how well it performs against a Master 2 this season currently with the, you know, all maxed out treasures and everything like that. Let's go. Alright, so it's gonna be the classic one right here with the Eclair, Frost Queen, Wallberry, and Caramel Arrow with the pomegranate. So let's just see how well our cookies survive and you know, last here. So pomegranate probably running a full solid almond, not taking too much damage right there from a Vampire. So here we go. So 4 stacks currently on our Purple Yam. So the next one is actually going to heal us. And actually, wow, we're surviving here. Very tanky. I mean, Financier did die because of Eclair's damage. I mean, running full Swift Chocolate does make her a bit squishy, but not a problem here, guys. Purple Yam still doing the most damage here. And even Caramel Arrow was not able to deal with our team here, guys. And definitely Frost Queen, you know, just kind of getting pushed around by our Purple Yam and Hollowberry. Alright guys, but there you guys go. The Purple Yam team that is very, very, very popular right now. If anything, I would say another variation of this team that you guys can use, it will probably become something like this, where you're using Dark Cacao, Purple Yam, Financier. And if you guys don't have Dark Cacao, probably going to be able to replace it with someone like Wallberry or even Hollowberry. And then you can use, you know, Espresso and Vampire. Or if you don't have Espresso, you probably can replace it with, I don't know, you can probably put in someone like even Eclair or any of the supports in there. But you guys can mix and match it. But you guys can see how sturdy this team is and how much self-sustain they really have even without a healer right now. I personally have to say a lot of the teams that are being featured right now are teams without any healers. So it's kind of coming out to where you know, healers are not required as of now, but maybe once Cream Unicorn Cookie comes out, that will change again. But we'll have to see how that goes. But once again, guys, a new team featuring Purple Yam with his magic candy. His magic candy is really, really strong right now because of the self-sustain that it provides our Purple Yam, the damage resist, right, as well as the debuff resist and all of that stuff, and also the extra attack and crit percentage for every stack that he gets. So definitely something that I would say you guys can try out if you guys are someone who loves Purple Yam or who has invested in Purple Yam with the magic candy. Definitely don't recommend it if you guys have to, you know, start investing in Purple Yam. This is not a team that I would say you guys should definitely you know, kind of build right now. There are better teams out there, but if you guys have Purple Yam and looking to use him inside of a team, this is something that you guys can try out. Well guys, I hope you guys found the video helpful. Check out the videos right in front of you guys if you guys haven't done so already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.